What up, girlies? It's your best friend, Gary Gabagool, Pervert Pete, a little crank crank, Jigga G, whatever you want to call me. Welcome to a new episode of Cam Girl Diaries podcast. Today is a part 2 to last episode, episode 42. Links in description if you want to hit it up first. Today we're going to go a little more in depth on tip menus. Now, last episode we went with the basics of tip menus, but I found a video by what's her name, Dea Fallon. If you want to check her out, her YouTube link is in description. She goes really in depth with tip menus, and she tells us what her tip menus is and what she charges and little extras and all that good stuff. So we definitely got to check this out. But if you want to know the basics of tip menus, check out the last episode. Like I said, links in the description. And also, if you want to support us on Patreon, you can support us at Patreon, patreon.com/Cam Girl Diaries. You know, if you just want to help us out, you know, with the production costs and all that good stuff and get some extra perks and all that good stuff, hit that up. Of course, we're on YouTube at Cam Girl Diaries, but if you're listening and you just like to listen to podcasts, you can listen to us on all the major platforms, Spotify, Apple, whatever. What else is there? Stitcher, and I don't even know what else there is. What is that? iHeartRadio and a bunch of other shit. But if you want to follow us on Instagram, we're at Cam Girl Diaries with a Z. Twitter, which I hate. Oh, it's X. I apologize again. At Cam Girl Podcasts. And of course, we are on Facebook, but if you are on Facebook, be careful what you post, because, you know, you get fucking shut down real quick for anything sexual or anything like that. I can't stand Facebook. Oh, it's the worst. The absolute worst. I get slammed all the time for I don't even post like nudes or anything of anyone. I just, you know, like posting clips of episodes and stuff, and of course it gets clipped for sexual content, which is bullshit, but what are you gonna do, right? So fuck Facebook. Our main social media, I guess, would be Instagram, but like I said, we're on YouTube, we're on all the major podcasting platforms, so hit us up. And if you want to support the show, of course, there's Patreon. So today, like I said, we're going to go in depth into tip menus with Dea Fallon. So let's hook that up.
This is the 4th episode of a new series on my channel called Let's Talk About It, where I answer all of your questions. Super excited about this. I get asked all the time how it is that I price things and what should I add to my tip menu and so forth and so forth. And I had so much fun personally creating my tip menus. I still want to create more tip menus, but I will show you guys how creative you guys can be with your tip menus. I'm also going to share what it is that I charge for my tip menus. Right, so currently I have 5 tip menus. They're literally right in front of me right now. So the first one is called the main menu, and I'm gonna click on it and just kind of go over.
All right, first off, I didn't know you can have multiple tip menus. That's fucking right there. That's fucking awesome.
With you guys, this is the menu that most people go to when they first go on my share page, and this menu is more stereotypical cam girl tip menus. I have other ones that are a lot more creative that I want to share with you guys, but really quick, let's just go over main menu and my prices. Cam girls have their own currency, tokens. Each token is worth 5 cents to me, but when a customer buys a token, they pay 10 cents. So when I say 500 tokens is what I charge, the customer pays 50 and I get 25. So on my main menu, the first thing that I have on there is private open. I will not do a full erotic show on public chat, but I do take private shows. With my private shows, I always demand that the customer turns on their camera. If you are not willing to show me who you are on the other side, then we cannot do a private. Before you do take me into a private, I charge 500 tokens. So they, again, pay 50 and I get 25. The reason for charging a pre-tip is because you're taking me out of my public chat. I'm gonna end up losing the room for going into a private session with you. And if you happen to be a pain in my ass, and I have to exit the private, then at least my ass is covered for 500 tokens. I also have a Snapchat, a private Snapchat, and I charge 500 for that as well. I charge 150 tokens for flashing, 100 tokens for twerking and spanking. And then I have different wheels. I have a naughty wheel that I have for 150, and then I have my regular wheel that I charge 75 for. I charge 50 tokens for feet, 400 for meow, flash, 120 for licking the nips, 30 tokens for song requests, 20 for blowing kisses, 10 for winking, 1,000 tokens because you love me. People do this. People will tip for this. Make sure that when you're creating your tip menus that you have crazy high prices for random things, because people will pay it. There might always be somebody that comes into the room and starts like saying, like, who do you think you are? Literally a princess goddess. What are you talking about? Because that happens as well. Like, people will come in there and try and haggle your prices or make you question why it is that you're charging for these things. But I will tell you that I have been tipped $100 just because you love me, 1,000 tokens.
That's the attitude you have to have. If you're gonna be doing this shit, you gotta have that fucking attitude. Like, you're the biggity bam and boom and shit. This is what you're paying for. That gotta have that fucking attitude.
Often. So create things like that on your menu. I also charge 200 tokens, which is $20 to speak to me privately when I'm streaming. I will not have conversation unless you tip me for that. It is distracting to have many tabs open while you're streaming, and I have it set so that you can't just message me unless you have paid the $20 to talk. 300 for C2C, 30 tokens for hair up, 40 tokens for hair down. There is no method to this, you guys. I literally just create things. I'm sorry. 50 tokens for the heels on and 60 tokens for the heels off. Armpits is 30 tokens.
For armpits? Who wants to see armpits? Dude, guys are crazy, man. They'll see anything. But she's right. I like how she said that. Like, you know, you just fucking whatever you can think of, try it. Put it in your tip menu. See what happens. You know, clearly that's what she did, and she's finding success with certain things. So that's smart.
Song request and dancing to the song is 200 tokens. I can't wait to share with you guys Nala's store. By the way, Nala's my spicy name. Rooster rating is 200. Dirty questions are 25.
Oh shit, all right. I like that. Dirty questions. Yeah, see, like last episode I was saying, like if you can come up with shit that's like not on a normal fucking menu, like everyone's got the, you know, show your poo-tang pie, show your ass, show your butthole, show your tits, play with them, blah blah blah. But yeah, throw in some little fucking random shits that, you know, most people might not throw in. You know, you can see what works and what doesn't.
Then brown hole flash is 500 tokens, which is $50 or 25 for myself.
Oh shit. $50 to show your butthole? Yo, that's fucking good. I don't know. That sounds like a lot just to see the butthole. Like, are you shoving shit in, or, you know, like, are you playing with it? I don't know.
So that is my main menu. I also do Skype shows. And for my Skype shows, my rates are currently $100. They used to be $100 for 15 minutes, but I brought it up to $100 for 20. I only take Cash App for Skype shows. So that is what I charge. For the near future, I do plan on charging maybe double. Always get asked, how is it that you price your things? And I can't tell you guys how to price your thing. And you literally just decide how much your things cost and just stick to your prices.
Yeah, of course you want to stick to your prices and everything. I don't know, like to me that seems really fucking high. Man, I'm not saying she's not worth it or you girls aren't worth it or anything, but I mean, I think you can get like a hooker for cheaper. I mean, I don't know. Well, maybe some crack hose, you know. Well, crack hose now, you can get them for like $20 to blow you, I guess, but I don't know. That seems like a lot for 15 minutes. I don't know. I think I could get like a fucking like a call girl for 15 minutes for cheaper. Or you can get her for like an hour for 150, right? Maybe 300. I don't know. I don't know prices. I'm just saying. You know, whatever. Just you gotta try. You gotta try whatever you can. You know, like you gotta start somewhere. Start with whatever prices, and then work your way up or down. You know, like if you start at 150 for 15 minutes, that sounds to me that sounds high, but maybe it's not. Maybe if guys are the prices of course with everything in the world prices are based on what people are willing to pay. So if people are willing to pay you 150 for 15 minutes, then biggity bam, you're fucking worth it. But if you're not getting any play on that shit, you gotta lower it, you know. Market, that's how the market works, right? It's all about demand.
People will pay it. You'll get people that will try and, haggle you or ask you why, who do you think you are again? Because I got that one, like, who do you think you are? Like, skirt, a literal goddess. Now, let me share with you guys what I have.
And with that, like you have to like if people are fucking like oh you're not worth it and shit. Well, yeah, you fucking like don't fucking back down or anything. Like tell them, yeah, nigga, I am fucking. Oh shit, I said the N word. I'm sorry, I'm getting canceled. But like, yeah, I'm fucking worth it. So what's up? Like you don't have to fucking like back down to them right at that fucking second. Like like play the market, see what happens, give it some time, and see what happens. Right? Like that's all you can do. But yeah, don't fucking like if people are telling you, oh, you're not worth it, then be like, all right, fucking biggity bounce, get the fuck out of here, cheap motherfucker. You know, fuck that shit.
Have a Nala store. All right, so for panties, I charge 2,000 tokens. That is $200, and then I get $100. For bathwater, I charge 400 tokens, which is $40, and I get 20. Used high heels, I charge 4,000 tokens, that is $400, and I get 200. For socks, I charge 1,000 tokens, that is $100 for them and $50 for myself. So that is Nala Store. I really love Nala Store. I will actually be making some type of merch to add on Nala Store. I know that maybe my prices might seem high for some people, but if you can't afford it, that's a you problem. My things do get purchased, sometimes for more than what I have listed. So especially if they decide that they want to cash at me versus use the token currency, because a lot of people are aware that they do take a huge cut of your money. It's another one of my favorite. This is my offline tip menu. This is for people that come to see me often, and typically this comes from people that you have built some type of a connection, relationship with, or something like that. So an offline tip menu is when a client goes online and sees that you are not online, and I have things for them to treat me, and people use this one all the time, and I get super excited when they do the offline tip menus. So I have Starbucks, and for Starbucks, I charge 150 tokens. Brunch is 600 tokens. Wine and dine me is 1,000 tokens. Pedicure is 1,000 tokens. Massage is 2,000 tokens. People will absolutely pay to pamper you. And I just love this menu so much.
That's pretty interesting. I never thought about that. I never heard about that either. But yeah, I mean, fuck, like especially for regulars. Like regulars, like they want to fucking like they want you to know, because like from what I've heard from all the cam girls I've talked to is like the regulars, they want the cam girl to know like, hey, I'm your fucking regular, you remember me, bitch. So this is perfect for that, you know? Like, cause they'll be like, oh yeah, oh shit, a massage? Oh, I'm gonna get her a massage. She'll remember me. So that's fucking smart. That's something everyone should fucking look into doing.
I really, really recommend an offline tip menu, because if you're not online and
Me
they're thinking
too.
about you, you'll be surprised how much these people appreciate you and will support you financially. Don't worry about the people that are like,
Exactly.
oh my God, like, who do you think you are? Why are you charging these prices? I'm not worried about you.
Yeah, those are the people you're not fucking like. That's not your target audience with an offline, was it offline tip menu? That's not your target audience. Is the regulars. Like even if you're small time and you have like 5, 6 regulars or whatever, an offline tip menu is definitely something they would be interested in, because they want you to remember them, so yeah, fucking like even if you're fucking small time, even if you just have like 5 people in your room, or you have just a few regulars, do exactly what she's saying, because that's fucking brilliant, and they will fucking pay you. Maybe you might have to adjust the prices at some point or whatever, but they will pay for that shit. She's totally right.
Not in your Cam Girl budget. Go find something else. You would not go into a Chanel store and start complaining to the people that work there that you can go to Target and get a $30 bag. Now we're gonna go into my silly tip menu. My silly tip menu is for people that don't have a lot of money. And I wanted to create a menu for people that still want to help me but don't have a lot to give. So let's go through the silly tip menu.
So really, the silly tip menu is like the fucking welfare tip menu. It's for them broke motherfuckers.
Sorry, I'm laughing already. It's silly, like I said. It's bark. It's 30 tokens. 30 tokens for barking. Purr and meow. I'll do this one for free for you guys because it's literally one of my favorite things to do. That is 25 tokens. Wink with both eyes, 10 tokens. One chair spin, like this. That is 10 tokens. 3 chair spins with boobs out is 75 tokens. And then lick elbow is 25 tokens. This is a really fun and obviously very like interactive tip menu that, again, if you don't have a lot, I still appreciate you. If you only want to give me 50 cents, I'll take it and I'll do a chair spin. So now my most favorite tip menu. This one really pisses some people off, but STG, others, more important people will actually pay it. These are basically just compliments. These are tokens just because you love me, okay? They do love me. 100 tokens to say I'm a pretty girl. So they'll send 100 tokens and there'll be like a note that says pretty girl. You're cute, 200 tokens. Nice butt, 200 tokens. Nice titties, 400 tokens. I love your hair, 30 tokens. I love your smile, 50 tokens. I love your lips, 50 tokens. Because I love you, again, we already did the because I love you, but I have it on this menu too. 1,000 tokens, $100, just because you love me. And
all right, this has to be, again, this tip menu has to be for like regulars, because I can't see like some fucking rando going into a chat room and being, you know, like, oh, let me give a fucking 1,000 tokens to say I love you. Well, maybe, I don't know. Guess there's a lot of fucking simps out. I don't know. That seems like more for the offline thing, but hey, what do I know? I don't fucking know shit. Just throwing in my 2 cents.
they will literally do it. Some of them watch my channel. I love you guys too. Princess is 500 tokens. $50, just call me princess. Queen, I'm a queen, 600 tokens. People really like that one. I get cashed out just to be a queen or a goddess or a mommy. Oh, I need to add mommy on here. Goddess, 700 tokens. And then be mine, 10,000 tokens. Nobody's done that one yet.
I'm not surprised. Holy shit.
It will
probably
get clicked on. So those are the only tip menus that I currently have. I need to create more. I have so much fun making them, and I'm always so flattered when people go on there and purchase things off of there. So yes, you guys can literally do anything. Some girls do jumping jacks. My boobs are way too big for that. Squats, like I don't know. Like you can get as creative as you want, and you can set your prices however you want to.
Yeah, oh shit, I just thought of one that someone can do. If you want to do, you know, like for I guess maybe older girls, if, you know, or anyone, I don't whatever. But you remember the thing in what's that Jim Carrey movie, Ace Ventura, where he talks with his butt? You could do one of them, right? Like talk with your butt, like, oh, thank you. Oh, well, you can't do the Jim Carrey voice. You have to do like your voice, I guess, but talk with your butt, and look up the scene. Or maybe I'll throw it in here so you know what I'm talking about, but...
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Hey, some guys might be into that. Who knows?
So just keep that in mind when you're creating your tip menu. Have as much fun as you possibly can. I would love to hear what you guys have on your tip menu. If you want to comment that below, what is your favorite tip menu item or command that you have? Share them with me. I'm super interested.
So that was Daya Fallon. Her link's in description if you want to go check out her YouTube channel. And that was great. I think that was fucking phenomenal. Like especially the offline tip menu. I think you girls can make fucking bank. Even the girls that are just starting out and everything, you could fucking make bank on that possibly, like with your, because that's where everything I've learned is like the where you're gonna really make your money is with your regulars. You know, so if you have this offline tip menu, them regulars are gonna be competing with each other. They're always fucking like it seems to me from what I've learned, like they're almost competing with each other, especially not knowing what other regulars are doing. You know, so I think the one thing I'm taking away from this is the offline tip menu. But again, definitely want to fucking like try to think outside the box with your tip menu, and everything she said was fucking, I think you gotta fucking try, you know. That was really good. Maybe I'll see if I can, get her on the show and interview her, because she sounds like she has some really fucking great insight. You can really fucking change your fucking game with tip menus, and like she said, she has what, 4 or 5 different tip menus. It's fucking amazing. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, her link's in the description. Daya Fallon, if you want to go follow her, and if you want to support the show, Cam Girl Diaries podcast. You can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Cam Girl Diaries. Get a little something, a little crank, a little extras, and, just to support the show, keep us going. And we're on YouTube at Cam Girl Diaries. Of course, we're on Instagram at Cam Girl Diaries with a Z and all that good stuff. So hopefully next episode I'll be interviewing someone, maybe Daya Fallon, or who knows, whoever wants to come on. I know some of you girls are listening right now and you're saying, what the fuck? Why am I not on the show? They trust me. I see the DMs in Instagram and Facebook Messenger. I'm getting to it. It's just scheduling wise, it's such a fucking pain in the ass. Not on you girls, on me. Like, because I have, I got my kid and, all this other bullshit. So to schedule stuff, it gets a little hinky and shit, to schedule, because I can only record at night, and like some of you girls are in different time zones. It's a whole thing. But yeah, trust me, I'm not forgetting about any views. Like, I see your DMs. I trying to get my shit together, and once I get my shit together, I'll fucking hit you up, and we will get you on, and we'll talk about all the fucking crazy shit you're going through, and all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave your questions in the comments, or you want to say anything, please comment. I'd love to hear your feedback and all that good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and as always, I'm Gary Gabagool, Pervert Pete, Lil Crank, Jigga G, and all those other fucking names I use on the internet, and I'll check you later.